Today I'm going to talk about something new. Batteries. Well, actually that's not new on this channel, but battery scam is. This is the battery from my video camera. So when you buy a battery like this, do you ever think that there's nothing in here? Actually there's something in here because they have to put something in here for it to work, but it's not what you think. So today I'm going to talk about how you can get scammed by buying something like this and what you can do to figure out whether or not this is a real battery or you got what you paid for. Let's get started. Scam is actually nothing new. It's been happening since the beginning of human civilization. And in fact, there is a very big scam that happened thousands of years ago in Egypt. And in fact, the scam was so big that there has never been any other scam as big as that up until now at the moment. And you know what that's called? It's called a pyramid scheme. Back to the batteries. This battery here is from my video camera, and I bought it about 2 to 3 years ago. It was too long, I can't remember exactly when I bought it. I bought quite a few of these back then, and this one is actually in the bottom of my storage box, and I totally forgot about it. I got it out today out of the box, trying to use it because the other battery of mine is dead. I tried it and it only lasted for about less than half an hour. And I'm in desperate need of a new battery for my video camera. So I was thinking I would just cut it out and get the cells out of here and replace with my Tesla Model 3 2170 cells. And now I just cut it out with my oscillating tool. You can see I cut it around here. And let me show you what's inside. Are you ready? Ta-da! A typical battery for video camera usually run at 7.4 volts. That means 2 lithium-ion batteries connected in series. And that's what we see here, right? 2 cells in series. But because this is an extended capacity battery, you can see how long it is. And that's what I paid for, right? It's much more expensive than the smaller size battery. There should be 2 more cells up here on top. So the configuration should be 2 in parallel here, and then they're connected in series to produce 7.4 volts. But that's not what we see here. We got 2 cells here in series. That's alright. But there's supposed to be 4 cells. And instead we got little pieces of plastic glued together. And then we got 2 pieces of metal to add in as weight so that the battery would feel heavier. And then we got some more pieces of plastic on the top here. It's so ridiculous. Let me peel this off and see exactly. 2 pieces of metal on the top here. It's heavy. And these are plastic pieces. Wow. That's your battery here. Let's see what we got. That's the model of the battery. Talking about maximizing profit. Way to go. If you don't care about your customer, that is. And one of those days, someone's gonna find out. So how can you find out if this battery is real and you got what you paid for and you don't get ripped off? One way to do it is to cut out the plastic case and you will see exactly what's inside. But in order to cut out the plastic case, you can see the cell is very close to the plastic. So cutting this is not easy. without damaging the battery inside, and it will explode in your face. You need to have the right tool and skill to cut this without damaging the inside, and it takes a lot of time and effort, and not everyone can be able to afford that. Fortunately, there's a very easy way to find out, and I'm going to show you how. A typical lithium-ion battery usually comes with 18650 cells or 21700 cells. These are cylindrical cells that have a metal case, so they are magnetic. Put a magnet on it, it will stick on it. But camera batteries are different. They are smaller, much smaller than 18650 or 21700. So they have to use something different. So they have to use either a pouch cell, or in this case, a smaller size cell. And it has an aluminum case. You can see how shiny the case is. It's made of aluminum. So if I put a magnet on it, it just falls right off. So here is the original battery back together. And you can see they have to use two pieces of metal, because metal is heavy. It has to be heavy to replace the weight that's supposed to be the two cells in here. So by using a magnet, I can find out easily there's metal in here or not. Because the actual cell is not magnetic, it won't stick to the magnet, right? So if I run it along the battery here, it shouldn't stick. But because there are pieces of metal here, it would stick. So now you know that this part is not an actual cell, it's just pieces of metal. I'm gonna put it back in the case and show you how I do it when it's still in the original case. So here it is. I'm gonna run my magnet along here, and it doesn't stick until right there. I can also find the exact position of the pieces of metal inside this battery. So if I move the magnet up a little bit and release it, we go right back here. Move it here, go right back here. So this is the spot where we got the pieces of metal, which is exactly what's in there. This is another battery, but a different brand. And this one I know for sure is good because it's lasted for 4 to 5 hours on my camera instead of just about 15 minutes to half an hour for this one. And if I run my magnet along here, okay, it will just drop right off. There's nothing here. There's one thing about this battery is that even though the case is aluminum, the terminal is usually metal, and you can solder on it or spot weld, especially by using nickel strips, and nickel is magnetic. So if I put my magnet on the top of the battery, it will stick, but not on the side of the battery where there's no nickel. So there you have it. Just be careful when you buy camera batteries that's advertised as having extended capacity. And remember, when your battery is not standard size, meaning it's not cylindrical cells, magnet is your friend. So there you have it, folks. I'm in the process of upgrading my camera battery with these two Tesla Model 3 2170 cells, and that's going to be my next project. So stay tuned, and I will see you next time.